Hi, we're the Washington State Department of Social and Health Services, or DSHS, and we're here to talk about one of our many divisions, the Division of Child Support. People often ask us, what does the Division of Child Support do? Well, the answer is kind of in our name, child. We improve lives by delivering excellent child support services. Sounds good, doesn't it? But what does that really mean? Well, it often starts at the very beginning, when a child arrives in this world. The DSHS Division of Child Support works with you and other agencies to help establish parentage for your child so that there are two parent names on the birth certificate. Among other things, establishing parentage means your child may be eligible for Social Security benefits if you retire or something happens to you while they are still a minor. Sometimes we get involved a little later in a child's life. For instance, if there's a separation, a child goes into foster care, a parent applies for services, or we get a request from another state, tribe, or even another country. When this happens, there may be the need for financial child support, and the DSHS Division of Child Support's job is to work all of this out with the families to make sure the child is cared for financially. There are two ways for child support to be decided. One is a court order. This is where there is a court action to determine who will pay how much child support. It is signed by a judge or a court commissioner. If a court order ever needs to be changed, it can only be done in court. When there is a court order, our job at the DSHS Division of Child Support is to collect and distribute the money. We do exactly what the court tells us to do. If you don't go to court, the DSHS Division of Child Support can work with you to create an administrative order. Our division reviews the information to calculate who will pay how much support. With an administrative order, if there are ever changes in your life, such as a change in income, the DSHS Division of Child Support can review a written request and may be able to change the order. Sometimes parents call and say, "Hey, I didn't file or sign anything, but I have a child support order. How did that happen?" If one of the parents opened Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, TANF, which is cash assistance, your case information will automatically be sent to us from the Community Services Division, also a part of DSHS. When this occurs, a child support case is automatically opened, whether or not parentage has been established. If they have an open case with DCS and owe child support, the next job is for DCS to collect and distribute the payments in a timely manner. To help the Division of Child Support do our job, Washington State has a law requiring employers to report all new hires to us. If they have an open case with DCS and they owe child support, it is automatically withheld from their pay even if they haven't contacted us. If they have been in contact with us, there are options for withholding lesser amounts depending on their circumstances. If you don't meet your support obligations, there are many tools that the Division of Child Support has to collect it from you. But that's not what we want to do. We want to help you stay ahead of it all and help your children. And from our experience, that's what most parents want as well. We're here to work with you to figure out how to make it work. So if you have questions or changes in your life, keep in contact with us. We can work together to figure it out. At the Washington State Department of Social and Health Services Division of Child Support, we have a promise to our customers that we provide respect and resources to every person, every day. If you have a child support question, give us a call at 1-800-442-KIDS. That's 1-800-442-5437.